Oh my gosh, y'all, I have so much to catch you up on. Oh my goodness. Hello buns and welcome back to Cinnabun Sundays, our weekly video series where we talk about all things bunny. Man, it feels good to say that. I want to start off by saying I am so sorry for my unintentional, kind of long, almost 2-month long break from videos. It has been the craziest summer of my entire life, and I suppose a good YouTube vlogger or whatever would have brought you guys along for everything, but I had a little bit of a burnout moment and just needed to take some time to myself. So today's video, I don't have anything scripted out. I just wanted to talk to you guys about what has been going on behind the scenes, answering some questions just about how Cinnabun's doing, how I'm doing, what's been going on, and then kind of address where this channel is headed because I'm making some changes. So make sure you stay tuned until the end of the video when I really share about what to expect in the future. But I guess the very first and most noteworthy thing to say is I got married. Look at that. Can you see my gorgeous ring stack? That's a wedding band. Engagement ring? Wedding band. I am a Mrs. Bost. Bryant and I did get married on August 19th, and we did film a lot of it. So eventually at some point, I will be putting a wedding day video vlog on this channel, which I'm so excited about, but I'm not quite ready to dive into all of that footage yet. I don't want to like let it be over, and I kind of want to wait for all of my photos to come back so I can include those. So expect that in the future. I will be sharing a lot of stuff about the wedding, but I just kind of wanted to live in the moment for a little bit before I put everything out there. But leading up to the wedding, you might have noticed that I just kind of stopped posting, and there's a reason for that. August was probably one of the most stressful months of my entire life. Not only was I just a few weeks away from my wedding, which I was planning, we went on an international honeymoon to Italy, which I feel like not enough people talk about. When you finish your wedding, you automatically go on a trip, and just planning a trip on its own is a lot. So between just wedding planning and getting those details finalized, Italy planning, also I have a full-time job. I am a full-time video editor outside of YouTube as well. So also working my 9 to 5 and keeping up with this, I was already starting just to feel overwhelmed. Near the end of July after my bachelorette trip, I was like, I'm feeling the stress really building up. It was almost like a sign that I just needed to take a break and take a step back from this channel, because on the very first day of August, so the month of my wedding, Bryant and I discovered a leak in our bathroom wall, which just turned into a huge thing, and let me tell you, it is still not fixed. We could not figure out what the leak was. We had a plumber come out and check the pipes. They said it was fine. We had someone come out and check the HVAC to see if that was causing any issues. We had so many people coming and looking at our wall. No one could tell us what was going on. And eventually we were able to figure out that our HVAC, which is like the air and heat in the home, it sits above that bathroom where the leak was, and there's like a pipe that collects condensation. It was overflowing, which is honestly an easy fix. They were able to snake that drain, it was fine. But now there's all this water damage in our home, and because our home was built in the 70s, there's asbestos in the walls, which sounds way more stressful than it is. But all of that to be said, we had to do asbestos removal, take out the wall, all of that. So I'm already just like so stressed out. We have the wedding a few weeks away. The house is falling apart. I'm trying to figure all of this out. Not in a great headspace already, trying to get all my work stuff done before I go away on like a 3-week vacation for my honeymoon. And then 1 week before the wedding, I got into a really bad car accident. I have never been in a car accident in my entire life. And if you didn't know, if you don't follow my personal Instagram, I just bought a brand new car. And honestly, I'm so happy I did, because if I had been driving my old car, I used to drive a Volkswagen Jetta, this little sedan, I think it could have been a lot worse than how it was. I had just bought a Lexus NX, so it's a mid-size SUV, and I was T-boned in an intersection. The other car was going well over the speed limit. Thank goodness myself and the other person were totally fine, just some bruised ribs and a couple bruises, nothing super serious, but my car was completely totaled. And like I said, I bought this car 2-3 months prior. It was brand new, so I was so heartbroken over my car, but again, so happy that it protected me and I was completely fine. But so yeah, so we're dealing with the home insurance, now we're dealing with car insurance, and on top of that we have a full wedding that is a destination wedding in like a week. So at this point, there was not a chance I was going to be filming or making any videos. Luckily, on top of all of this, Cinnabon has been a healthy little girl. She has been such a trooper through everything, and I just really wanted to focus my energy on keeping her healthy, keeping myself healthy for my wedding and my honeymoon, and just removing anything I could that was just adding extra stress, which unfortunately at the time was YouTube and bunny videos. I am back. I am feeling so refreshed. The wedding was everything I could have dreamed of. I'll insert a couple pictures here. It was just so magical. We got married in Wilmington, North Carolina, which is, if you are a One Tree Hill fan, where Tree Hill High School is and where all of that was filmed, but it's just a special place to me and Bryant. We wanted to be married by the beach. I loved our venue, I loved everything, and then we went on a honeymoon to Sicily, and yes, we did go to Sicily because of White Lotus season 2. It fully inspired our travel plans, but we had a perfect time. So all of that stress leading up to the wedding, everything ended up being absolutely perfect on the wedding day and perfect on our honeymoon. So I am feeling very refreshed and honestly very inspired to create content and be back on this channel and share all things bunny with you. And yes, Cinnabon was there for the wedding. Now, no, I only brought her in for a couple photos. She was not at the actual wedding. I knew that would stress her out so much. It was not worth it, but I did bring her down to Wilmington. I made her an honorary bridesmaid and we got a couple photos with her, which are just so special to me. But then from there, my sister's best friend was pet sitting her. So we were able to send her back to my sister's apartment where she had been staying, where she was nice and safe and happy and not stressed out with all the wedding stuff. I've been doing a lot of thinking about what I want this channel to look like. I've done a lot of experimentation on here, tried out a bunch of series. I've tried posting a lot, posting less, and I'm trying to find out what I think makes the most sense for me and for this channel. So here is what is going to be happening from here on out. I think I'm going to say farewell to the Behind the Button series. It is something that I really love doing and was more of a passion project for me. I like vlogging. I like having my life documented, and that was really special, but those videos don't perform as well, I know that, and they also just throw off the purpose of this channel. And the purpose of this channel is to share my life with Cinnabon, and some of the vlogs I share Cinnabon in, but some of them I don't. I also just found that if I was posting twice a week, I wasn't putting as much effort into my Cinnabun Sundays videos, which are the videos I care the most about. So I think that the best thing for me is to go back to posting one video a week, Cinnabun Sundays, and then every once in a while, like my wedding content, or if we go on a trip or just I'm feeling extra inspired, I can post a behind the bun every once in a while just to kind of share a little bit of the behind the scenes. But because I won't be vlogging as much, I would love to do more in-depth bunny vlogs that can also go up every once in a while on Sundays as well. So just adding to that Cinnabun Sundays content. I really gave it a go. I did behind the bun videos for over a year. I really tried to manage and balance all these things, but I think what makes the most sense for this channel is for me to be more open in our Cinnabon Sundays videos and to really make these videos as good as I can and kind of step back a little bit from the Wednesday behind the bun videos. I also am going to pick back up our Instagram account. I have just let that fall to the wayside. I'm trying to post some reels. I've never been good with short form content. I'm going to try to share more on there since I am going to be taking the vlogs away. I want to still feel really close to you guys. So I feel like Instagram is a really good place for us to share more of that day-to-day life without it feeling like this big overwhelming thing of having to film 2 videos a week. So if you're not following us on Instagram, make sure you do that because that is where I do a lot of polls, questions, just sharing a ton of our behind the scenes stuff. And if you do want to keep up with me and my personal life and my friends, the stuff that I've shared on Behind the Bun, make sure you're following my personal Instagram account as well. So with all of that being said, I am thrilled to be back on YouTube. I am sorry for just kind of vanishing off the face of the earth, but I hope you understand. And I just can't wait to be sharing more bunny content with you. And little Miss Cinnabon misses y'all, and she has some good videos up her little fluffy sleeves. Just because I'm changing my publication cadence, it only means that I want to give you guys the best content possible. So thank you so much for being here, for following us. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss any of our new videos that are coming out. And I will see you next Sunday for another Cinnabun Sundays video. Bye, Buns!